What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Puckin Around. My name is Jordan, aka Shot Props. Joining me, as always, we have Firefighter Betts, aka Ray. What's going on,
Yo,
Ray?
yo, yo. What up? What up?
We've also got Spittin' Picklets coming at us from his car. Tyson, what's going on, my friend?
Had a cool background, but that's all I got today.
Hey, we appreciate you making it work. We're glad to have you. This will be Spittin's new background for a little while he takes on uh, another chapter of school. So we appreciate him making it work. How you doing today? Day one in the books.
Teacher already hates me. I asked too many questions. Yeah, yeah. So hopefully it comes up from here.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Okay, so if you are watching on Twitter, thank you for watching. Just know that if you join us on YouTube, we can see your comments. You're welcome to keep watching on Twitter. We just can't see your comments. So if you want to join us on YouTube and join the conversation, that would be great. We also would like to remind everybody, please like, comment, retweet, share. All that fun stuff helps us out. We appreciate it. Helps us make the show better and keep it going. So please help us with that. Lastly, special announcement. On Thursday's edition of the show, we will be having special guest Gretzky Betskis of the Parlay Science Discord joining us to share his takes on the night's slate. So it'll be us
Whoop.
three, along with Gretzky Betskis. Go ahead.
No, I said whoop whoop. It's
Oh
gonna be a
yeah,
good one.
it should be a fun time. Should be a fun
Yeah.
time. Anything, Tyson or Ray, that you want to say before we jump into game number one? Get right into the nitty gritty. Okay.
Wait,
That's
is
all.
Tyson to cut you out like midway? Like I didn't. I saw you moving your mouth, but I caught the end.
Can you hear me?
I don't know if Jordan can. I can barely can.
I'm catching some of it, but not everything.
Yeah.
So we're
Well,
just
How's this?
hey,
that's good.
Yeah,
perfect.
we're
Well,
just going straight off the iPhone. No headphones. So
Hey,
sorry if the audio sucks.
like we
sounds
said,
good.
we'll deal with the situation. We'll make it work. One quick comment
I'm in
from
the
our boy
whipski.
Willie.
Oh yeah. I won't show you what it is because then you'll think different of me. But yeah.
Thanks for
That's a
joining us.
mom-mobile, bro.
Oh, I'll tell you, I never get pulled over. Never. It always looks like I'm going to soccer practice. So
And then we've got one question about a couple different games. So we'll get to this one when we get to this game. Davis, appreciate your
Yep.
question. We will be on the Winnipeg game soon. Anybody have any quick thoughts on that one, real quick?
Not yet. Once we get there, then I'll share something.
All right. So stay tuned for that, Davis.
Just last thing, I'm live from the fire station, so you know the drill. If you hear them tones, I'm dipping.
All righty. Good to know. Good to know. We do have access to Ray's plays if he has to take off, so we will make do. All right. First game on the slate. We have the Montreal Canadiens taking on the Pittsburgh Penguins. The Penguins are minus 380 moneyline favorite. The over-under is set at 6.5. Your goaltenders: Sam Montembeault for the Canadiens, Tristan Jarry for the Penguins, both confirmed. A few line notes and a few milestones for this game, but not much for the slate overall. So Rem Pitlick and Dennis Gurianov will be moving from line 3 to line 1. And Harvey Pinar and Yalonen, I'm definitely saying that second name wrong, they're moving from line 1 to line 3. So some change-ups for Montreal's lines as they try and figure things out. And your milestones: Jonathan Drouin has 199 career assists. Jake Gensel has 399 career points. And Ricard Raquel has 398 career points. Let's jump into our plays. Ray, do you have anything for Montreal at Pittsburgh?
Yeah, man. I got one play in this game. I'm going with Jason Zucker over 2.5 shots on goal. Got it at minus 120. He's cleared 3 out of the last 5 versus Montreal. Cleared 4 out of the last 5 at home. He's averaging 6.6 shot attempts his last 5 games. Montreal on a back-to-back. They got punished yesterday. Montreal is also allowing 35.6 shots allowed last 10 road games. I just like Pittsburgh to attack this whole game. Montreal, they're not good. They let up a lot of shots on the road. Pittsburgh fires at home, so I definitely like Zucker today.
And I was muted. That's on me. So Jason Zucker, over 2.5 shots on goal is Ray's play in this one.
Minus 120.
Minus 120. Terrific. And Spittin, anything for you in this one?
I don't have anything. I've been looking for a parlay piece all day. Haven't seemed to find one. I was gonna go Crosby over 2.5, but he got that bump up to 3. So I don't know. I don't have anything.
Yeah. We'll take a real quick look at Crosby because I know you said it. I have 2 potential parlay options for our parlay. Sid at 2.5 is an alt line, but it's definitely one that it's one of my 2 options. So let's just take a quick look. And let me full screen it so we can get this a little bigger. His volume is insane. Makes absolute sense why he got bumped to 3.5 at plus money. The only thing to note, Montreal is actually decent against centers, particularly in the last 10. Doesn't seem to be a problem for him. Both New York's actually also very good against centers, and that didn't pose much of a problem for him. So I also like Sid at 2.5. 3.5 is also not a bad look either if you wanted to do it.
Whenever I see Crosby playing the Canadians, I always think about that shootout goal where he went
leg kick.
You remember that?
Yeah, oh yeah. That was like a rookie season, I think.
See, yeah, I always just want to take him for a goal whenever I see them play, but probably not.
So yeah, that's my backup parlay piece. We'll get to my real one when I get there, but I do love it if you can alt it. Ray, anything else in this one, or should we move on?
I'm down to move on.
All right.
I think Pittsburgh dominates. I think they do.
Yeah, I can see that. Absolutely. Next one's a very interesting game. Tampa Bay at New Jersey. The Devils are a minus 140 money line favorite with the over-under set at 6.5. Vitek Vanacek is confirmed for the Devils. No news on the Lightning goalie as of the time that I wrote these notes. Jesper Bratt moving up to line 2. That's your line change of note. Spittin, anything from you in this game?
I have yet to lock this in, but I think I might. Jack Hughes over 3.5 shots on goal. I see it at minus 125 right now. I see it on other books as high as minus 167. So I'm getting pretty good value there. I think he's cleared in like 7 or 8 straight at home.
8 straight.
8 straight, yeah. So he's just been cruising. The only hesitation I have is Tampa's been pretty good over the last 10 against centers, and his attempts really aren't that high. Like he's clearing, but he's getting like 5 attempts per game. So very little room for error there.
His last 10 games though at home, he's averaging 7.8 though.
I know,
which
like,
I do like.
For 3 that he's cleared, it's like 2 5.
Yeah, 2 of the last 3, only 5 shots. So volume could be a concern.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked this far into it, but I wonder like what it's been ever since Meyer got there. Because I'm assuming if it's those 3 games, then volume's obviously dipped.
That's fair.
I'll tell you right now, it's been since Timo's first game was Arizona.
Oh, wasn't at home.
No, it was not.
Hold on. It was here.
He had 0 shot attempts that game, right? Or 0 shots.
Yeah. I think I played him that game. But yeah. I mean, Timo's fine. I mean, Jack Hughes, he's fine. He'll get his attempts today for sure.
I think I'm gonna lock him in.
Hitting 3 of 5 since Meyer's been there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something here. I might lose you guys, but I'll come back.
Okay, no problem. Cool. Ray, we good to move on to our next game?
No. I'm waiting for Vazzy saves.
Right.
I don't know what's the hold up. Game starts. We got 2 hours or so.
Yeah.
But I definitely like Vazzy saves. The Devils shoot a ton at home. I think they average around like 34 shots at home. Tampa Bay on the road, last 10, averaging like 32. If we can get Vazzy saves at like 29.5, that's a go for me for sure.
Okay, there you go. So you, keep an eye out on that line. If you get Vazzy at 29.5, usually they come in around minus 115 goalie saves, give or take.
Yep.
So Ray is like in 29.5, over 29.5 saves for Vazzy. Very nice. Anything else on this one?
No, sir. If anyone does see Vazzy saves drop, at me on Twitter, Discord, something, please. I appreciate it. While we're here.
There you go. And if you are watching, if you do have comments, questions, your favorite plays, drop them in the chat. We'll try to address as many as we can. Want this to be as interactive as possible. Our next game, we've got the Vegas Golden Knights at the Philadelphia Flyers with the over-under set at 6.5. The Golden Knights are a minus 175 money line favorite. And in net, we have Felix Sandstrom confirmed for the Flyers. Nothing for the Golden Knights as of yet. Ray, any plays in this one?
Yeah, man. I got 3. I'm heavy on this game.
Scott Lawton?
No Scott Lawton today. But I'm running with the Golden Knights today.
Okay.
Sandstrom's in net. .888 save percentage, 3.30 GAA. Guy has been a dumpster fire lately. So I'm taking VGK in reg. I got that at minus 115. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Their last 10 games, Golden Knights are 7-2-1. Flyers are 2-7-1. They lost Konechny, obviously. It seems like that's been putting a whooping on them. Last 10 days, the Flyers are averaging 1.8 goals a game, while the Golden Knights are they're scoring 3.0 goals a game. On top of that, the Knights are also allowing just 2.40 goals a game, and the Flyers are allowing 4.0. So that's definitely a huge difference. They're giving up goals and they can't score at all. So I'm taking VGK over 3.5 team total as well as they're in reg. So those are both at 115.
Okay, so to recap, we're taking VGK to win in regulation at minus 115 and VGK over 3.5 team total, you said?
Over 3.5 team total. And the last one will be today's Pie Day. So I'm taking Pie Man for a point as well. I project him to have 4 goals, so I think Pie will be involved. His last 3 games, he has 5 points as well. So today's 314 Pie Day. Give me Pie for a point. That's plus 125.
Hey, love it. See a quick look. Yeah, 5 points in the last 5 games. Terrific.
Yes, sir.
All right, 3 plays from Ray in this one, and none were Scott Lawton. That's amazing.
No Scott Lawton today.
Spittin', anything from you in VGK versus Philly?
I've been staring at Marchessault all day as well. Just the volume's not there. He's got great history against them, clearing in 7 straight. But again, like Philly doesn't allow too many shots, so I think I might lay off on that one. Someone that I did want to target as a parlay piece, but he's not on my book, is William Karlsson over 1.5.
Yeah, I love that.
He's been clearing a lot lately, even with the tough matchups. He's cleared 5 straight against the Flyers as well. But yeah, I don't have it, so can't play it.
Okay, fair enough.
I'd throw it in a parlay.
Yeah, if you have access. I know he was on FanDuel and DraftKings on Saturday.
He's on Fliff.
I have Chychrun at over 2.5 on one book, but all the others are 3.5. And that one book doesn't have William Karlsson, so I don't know what to do. I'm screwed. Those are my 2 favorite parlay pieces, but I can't.
Okay, we'll talk about Chychrun when we get to that game too, because that's an interesting one. Okay, nothing else on this one?
I'm good, man.
See you
good over here.
We'll move on to our next game. We have Washington at the New York Rangers with the over-under set at 6.5. Rangers are a minus 170 money line favorite. Igor Shesterkin confirmed for the Rangers. Nothing confirmed for the Caps yet. Patrick Kane moves back to line 2. Capo Caco moving down to line 3. Ray, we'll start with you. Anything Washington at New York?
No, man, I'm not a big fan of this game. The Rangers, they look so flat, man. I watched the whole game against who they play on Sunday, I believe. There was a day. Oh, Pittsburgh, and I
Yeah,
don't
we
know.
couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they looked so flat. Washington, this game I'm not looking into at all.
Yeah, fair enough. Spitting.
No, they just I feel like they added way too much. Like the Rangers added too much. Now I don't like anyone for any props because one night it's going to be this guy, the other night it's going to be that guy. Like no real consistency, so I don't have anything either. Ovechkin's a game time decision too, so.
Ooh, there you go. Fair enough. Okay, sounds like we've got nothing on this one, so we can move on to things that we do have. Plays in. Next up, Winnipeg at Carolina. Carolina Hurricanes are a minus 210 money line favorite with the over-under set at 5.5. David Riddick confirmed for the Jets. Nothing on the Hurricanes goalie just yet. Spittin', anything from you? Winnipeg at Carolina.
Well, I'm a little sad. Svechnikov tore his ACL out for the year. That sucks. Aho got the bump up to 3.5, so can't take him either.
Yep.
So I have nothing again. This is a little boring show for me. I apologize, but I got some plays later.
That's all right. We're not going to force plays, and we won't waste time on games where we don't have anything. Ray, anything from you?
Yeah, not officially, but I like Brett Burns for a parlay piece. Winnipeg, they're pretty good against Demon, but I like Brent Burns' history. Let's see. His last 4 games against Winnipeg, 5 shots on goal, 4, 6, 3. So, Svechnikov is out. He might get a bump in, attempts and shots on goal. So he's someone I'm looking at. His last 10 games, he's averaging 6.7 shot attempts, which is great. At home, he has a 64% hit rate. Last 5, 6, averaging 6 shot attempts. So that's someone to look at, playing heavy minutes and stuff like that. So that's someone I like as a parlay piece for now.
Perfect. And we've got a couple questions. So we're going to go to Davis first. Let's take a quick look. I'm going to pull up Kyle Connor and see what we think. And
I'll just say about Kyle Connor, it seems fishy that he got bumped down. I will say Carolina's never a team you want to target for shots on goal. And Kyle Connor's horrible on the road. So those are 2 knocks to him. So I'm not going to buy the dip.
Yeah. Go ahead, Ray.
No, I was just saying at 2.5, he's not bad at all on the road, hitting at a 55% hit rate over 2.5.
It's 3.5 that he's bad. So
yeah, 3.5, very bad.
Yeah, Davis is looking at 2.5. So, like Spittin said, it is a bit of a drop off. 74% hit rate at home versus 55% away for the hit line that you're looking at. That 2.5. And then the other thing Spittin said, which we'll just give a second here. So if I look at shots against by team over the last 20 days, Carolina is only allowing 22.6 shots per game. The next tie is 25, and then we've got, nobody even close to them. So they're playing elite defense. So that's why I would fade it. Not that I don't like Kyle Connor, but I just don't think this is a good matchup to target.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not going to hit. I'm just saying I'm not going to bet it.
Yeah, I agree.
Hope that helps you, Davis. All righty, moving on to our next game.
Play with your gut, man. Go with your gut.
Yeah, if you like it, don't let us talk you out of it. But those are some stats to consider. Moving on, we have the Detroit Red Wings at the Nashville Predators, where the Predators are a minus 145 money line favorite, and the over-under set at 5.5. UC Saros confirmed for the Preds, but nothing locked in for the Red Wings yet. We'll start with Ray. Ray, anything Detroit at Nashville?
Detroit at Nashville. Not necessarily.
Tell you who I'm
Detroit,
not taking, Roman Yossi shots. What a zero shots against Anaheim?
That's brutal, man.
Kidding me? Made me look like an idiot on Sunday. Anyways, go ahead, Ray.
Oh, no, dude, nothing stands out for me in this game. I mean, Dylan Larkin got bumped to 3.5, or he could have been at 3.5, but he's not really hitting that. He's hitting 3 pretty consistently.
Mhm.
Just, I don't know, man. This game's ugly to me.
These
Yeah.
teams both sold at the deadline. There's hardly anyone good on either of these teams. Roman Yossi just screwed all of us over. We can move on.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Honestly.
With that being said, like I almost guarantee Yossi's hitting now. So
I
many
know
people
that's
on-
kind of
Oh,
what I want to
he's
take.
gonna have 8 shots on goal today.
Yeah.
So if you want to, capitalize on my Sunday loss with Yossi, just bet him today. Although not an official bet from me.
Detroit's not even shooting. 26.8.
Neither of these teams allowing 30 or averaging 30 shots for. So
It's just garbage.
the under 5.5. Don't like it. Let's move on. Boston at Chicago. Boston is a minus 450 money line favorite. Over under set at 6.5. Goaltenders Linus Ullmark for the Bruins versus Peter Mrazek for the Blackhawks. One line change of note. Pavel Zacha moving up to line 2. Tyler Bertuzzi moving down to line 3. Spittin, do you have anything in this game?
Yeah, I'm going to take the Bruins money line for a unit. No, I got nothing. This is going to be a blowout. It's weird seeing, like, because most of the guys, like DeBrusque and Marchand, like, they have fairly decent prices for their shot lines, but they just haven't been hitting their shot.
Yeah.
I don't want to take it.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. And Ray, anything from you in this one?
Yeah, just a slight lean. Like Tyson just said, I like Bergeron, but he's barely clearing. I mean, he has a good price as well. I think he's plus money, which is nuts.
Take a look at
Great matchup. He
He's at
hits
3.5
against
now?
Chicago pretty well. Yeah, he's at 3.5.
Okay. So let's take a look here.
I mean, his volume's decent his last 5, but I feel like he's gonna break my heart if I do play him. But watch him cash.
It's a maybe as of now. I'm just gonna pull up.
maybe.
It's such a weird game because it's like we're getting a good matchup and we're getting fair lines, but I don't want to take any.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's so weird.
he's plus 105 for the record.
Dude, that's like perfect price against a perfect team to play. And I think I'm gonna play it. Oh my gosh.
What did you guys think of their star player?
Oh, he screwed me against Detroit. Yeah,
Yeah, figures.
that hurt.
He could be interesting too. He's not overly juiced. I just don't know if they're going to need to shoot. That's the problem.
Yeah.
They could easily get up to a 2-3-0 lead early and coast.
See, my thought process, I played him on that back-to-back. I'm like, okay, he had 13 shot attempts, 7 shots on goal. Like, I like him to run it back. I mean, he had the shot attempts, but just didn't reach 4 or 5. Yeah, 5. So
Too bad.
it is what it is.
So those are just a couple angles on this game. Nothing official.
This slate's weird.
Yeah. There's a lot of surprising amount of 5.5 totals too that we'll get to soon. This next game is not one of those. All right, we have the Ottawa Senators at the Edmonton Oilers. Edmonton's a minus 210 money line favorite with the over under set at 7.5. Is that right?
Huh?
I'm going to double check that because it seems wrong. Stuart Skinner confirmed for the Oilers, but no goalie listed for the Senators just as of yet. And confirmed, the total is 7.5. Ray, anything for you in Ottawa at Edmonton?
Yeah, I got one official play. It's a parlay piece, but it's Evander Kane over 2.5 shots on goal. I was really tied between him and Draisaitl. Draisaitl screwed me the other day, so I'm like, I'm not going back to him, even though he looks like he's in a good spot. But I just went with Evander Kane at home this year, 79% hit rate. Last 20, he's hitting this at a 75%. He just came back. What was that? 2 games ago. He came back against Boston. He didn't have any shots on goal, which is okay. Then he came back against Toronto, had 8 shot attempts and 3 shots on goal. I like him versus Ottawa. He's on the top line, I believe, in power play too. So I think 2.5 is a fairly low line. He's a 3.5 guy. So
Yeah, he crushes at home as well.
yeah,
Which he said, like, big difference.
for sure.
That's massive. So love it. So with Vander Kane over 2.5 as a parlay piece, we have a couple of questions in the chat, which we'll go to, and then we'll jump to Spittin' if he has anything. All right. So Adam, our guy, he's back. Pavel Zacha point, Adam's liking. He's playing with Pasta. Yeah, Pavel Zacha is a good look tonight, definitely. We have Brandon. Brady Tkachuk over 2.5 on Prize Picks.
I got no idea.
Me neither.
Let's take a quick look for Brandon and see what he's doing.
You have hits too?
What's that?
You have hits? You can.
Oh shoot! I can't read.
I'm like, this guy. What?
I read that. I totally read that as Will over 2.5 hit.
Yeah, I did too at first, and then I was like,
oh.
Brandon,
I saw this play on Twitter, so like that's how I pretty much knew.
Okay. Thank you, Ray, for clarifying, Brandon. I don't have any data on hits for you.
I'd probably hammer the over. I don't know.
I don't know if he's a hit guy. I don't know.
Oh, he's a bowling ball out there.
He hits.
He hits?
Yeah. I don't have stats, but he's a power forward.
I got him in my categories fantasy league, and he just racks up the hits.
Yeah. I don't have any data for you, Brandon, because I don't think any of us bet hits. I think that's relatively new to the market. So we don't have too much to say, but just as someone who watches Ottawa play, I don't think it's a terrible bet.
Yeah.
So that's the best I can do for you, but we don't have a ton on hits as of right now. And then we have Adam. How is Connor McDavid only minus 150 for a power play point? Ottawa's taken the most penalties in the last 2 weeks. And once again, Adam is sniping my parlay pieces, which I don't mind. I don't mind. I'm glad we're on the same
good
page.
One.
So I actually will have to. I'll ask the guys. What do we think? My parlay piece is likely going to be Connor McDavid for a power play point and the minus 140, minus 150 range. Like Adam said, Ottawa is giving up. I'm going to pull it up here.
Edmonton has the best power play in the league.
Yeah, absolutely. And Ottawa is allowing a ton of power play opportunities. They're actually decent killing penalties, but they have to be because they take so many. And 15th most goals, 3.3 per game. Definitely don't mind that. So for me, it's either going to be McDavid for a power play point or McDavid for 2 points at minus 190, which I know sounds crazy, but versus Ottawa, I don't mind it. Spitting, shaking his head. He's leaning power play, I'm guessing. Okay, so my play is going to be the power play.
Well, I mean, you pick. It's your play.
I had them both circled, and this one gives us better odds. So I'm perfectly fine to roll with McDavid power play point as our parlay piece. So no, Adam, no worries at all. I love it. It's a good play. Anything else on this one before we move on? Ottawa at Edmonton. Spitting, you hadn't gone yet.
Yeah, well, I'm just waiting. I want someone either in the comments, one of you guys, just tell me what's parlay Chychrun with, and I'll run it.
Chychrun?
I got it at 2.5 with. He's cleared 4 straight against Edmonton. I believe they're middle of the pack against shots on goal to defensemen. I'm really sorry, guys. I usually look this up on my phone, but I can't right now. So
you're good.
How do you say his last name, Tyson? Isn't it Chychrun?
You could whatever.
Yeah, I think it's one of those ones that could go both, but
I also don't want to go like this and just stare.
No, we got you. Just ask for what you need. There's 13 versus D-men.
Yeah, so back. Another big thing though is Shabbat's out, right?
Yep.
So he gets a bump up to power play 1, number 1 offensive defenseman, and I believe he hits better on the road. I think it's somewhere in the 70s.
Let me pull that for you.
This season, I know a lot of it has been with Arizona, but
so I thought, he gets bumped up to power play 1. So his last game, they actually had him and Shabbat on power play 1. quarterbacking.
Hmm.
But like he'll be the only D-man back there tonight, so I really like the angle.
Mm-hmm. And especially at 2.5, I can find it like a part. There were so many. Like I love Evander Kane, I love Draisaitl, the Connor McDavid power play point, but that's the only book that I have him at 2.5, and you can't same game parlay on it. So
Yeah, I wish I had that 2.5 line. I would. I
got a
can't find
hammer.
it anywhere. I can't
For
find it anywhere.
Chikrin?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me
Adam,
pull
you tell me your best parlay piece and give it to me.
I'm just going to pull up the Chikrin line on FanDuel because it was a little wonky earlier.
Yeah, like on other books, I'm seeing it at like plus 139 at 3.5.
So, yeah, on FanDuel, over 3.5 plus 136.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to check the alt real quick because it was, let me see what he's at. He's minus 113 for 3 plus as well on FanDuel.
Yeah.
So if you have access
That's
to the alt lines, I locked that in for a unit earlier.
Because that's pretty much over 2.5.
Yeah, yeah. You have and you might push, but it's yeah, the odds are great.
Oh,
So
you can push it.
yeah, yeah. So it's 3 plus. So if it hits 3, it's a push.
okay.
So it's a little bit different. And then one quick thing on this game from Adam Claude Giroux. Yeah, we've talked about him before as well. Love his points. Playing super well with Ottawa, and Edmonton gives up goals. I didn't look at his shots, to be honest with you.
Me neither.
Me neither.
It wasn't something that jumped out at me. I know. Let's see his away numbers. Yeah,
51.5 on the road.
yeah, he is better. Not great as of late in terms of actually hitting the net, but that's all right. But yeah, Giroux for a point. I always think that's good as of late. He's been firing, playing well. Anything else on this one before we move on?
No, sir.
All righty. 4 games left. Next one, Calgary at Arizona. Calgary's a minus 270 money line favorite with the over-under set at 6.5. Jacob Markstrom in net for the Flames. Connor Ingram in net for the Coyotes. And your milestone of note is Mikael Backlund has 299 career assists. Oh, and spitting just for you before we actually start on this game, Adam says Edmonton team total over 3.5 is his parlay piece. I assume that's making an appearance in the tricklets, perhaps?
I don't know. I haven't done one of those in forever. I still write everything down though for it. I just haven't found anything. I can't same game parlay on that book, so I can't use that play.
Okay. No good there, unfortunately. But we'll see if we can find something else. Maybe you can add something in another game.
Hopefully.
All right. Yeah, Calgary at Arizona. Ray, who are you taking on Arizona?
I'll let Spin go. He's on the I believe he's on the same play.
Okay.
Thank God, because this is like my only play.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, buddy.
God.
Do it.
Lindholm over 2.5 shots on goal. He's been firing lately. He's cleared 4 straight with 55 shot attempts his last 10 games. He leads the team in power play shots on goal with 11 over his last 10 games. Arizona's allowing 16 shots on goal to centers over the last 10 games as well. So just crazy. And they allow 3.8 PPOA per game. So he should get lots of power play time. He's got great history against them as well, clearing over 2.5, 7 of the last 9. And he's currently on a 5-game goal streak against the Coyotes. So all that, just wonderful play. I got it at plus 130 earlier,
Ooh.
which is pretty juicy. Yeah.
Nice.
That's solid.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
So Elias Lindholm over 2.5. He was plus 130 when you played it. What would you play it to?
Minus 1.
Okay. So we got a lot of room on it. A lot of room. Perfect. And Ray, anything else in this one?
No, I got it at plus 100 like an hour ago. So
okay, it's definitely moving. So
it's like minus 120.
Yeah.
Minus 1. It's pretty
love
good.
it. So Elias Lindholm over 2.5 shots on goal. Awesome. And Adam has also mentioned Ingram saves.
Yeah.
I played this on the weekend. We played Colorado. Easy cash. He's playing Calgary today. Calgary
What's
is
the line?
33
30.
and a half.
Yep.
It's efficient. Yeah, I lean over, but definitely not as confident as I was at 32.5 versus Colorado. I don't know. What do you think, Ray?
I like it. I like it. I'm not. Am I playing it? Probably not. Um, if I get some early hits, I'll definitely look into it.
Very nice, very nice. Yeah, not a bad look. Arizona, if you get a good line on their goalies or Anaheim, it's always worth considering.
Yeah, some honorable mentions. I mean, Tyler Toffoli, of course.
Mm,
Mikael Backlund. I
Yeah, that
mean,
was my backup plan. Like, just go to Foley in the parlay, but I don't really want to have two players on the same team for shots, especially on the same line.
yeah.
for sure.
And one thing that stood out, it probably doesn't matter given that it's Toffoli, but Arizona surprisingly good versus right wings over the last 10 games.
Yeah, but didn't they just recently play and Foley just crushed them?
He did, yeah, we'll pull it up real quick. Because he was also, yeah, I think he's a
Yeah,
good parlay piece. I think he's on everybody's radar for sure.
back in February,
It was,
February 22nd at the bottom.
oh, thank you very much. Yep, 6 on 9. Oh, Spitting, if you need another parlay piece, Dawson Mercer for a point.
Holy. I feel like Adam needs some new stuff here. That's what he says every time.
It keeps cashing.
Yeah.
There's you don't make any more money with different bets. You don't get a bonus for being different.
That's fair.
Okay. Anything else on this one before we move on?
No.
Terrific. Next up, we have the Dallas Stars at Spittins, Vancouver Canucks. Dallas is a minus 145 money line favorite with the over/under set at 6.5. No goalie information when I was writing my notes, so we can check on that real quick. Let's start with Spittin. Do you have anything for the hometown team tonight?
Well, I just want to say the Canucks are awesome. They're so consistently every year. They're not in the playoffs until about March, and then after the trade deadline, we go on this crazy win streak where we're flirting with the playoffs, and then we miss it, and then we don't have a good pick, and then we continue to suck. No, I don't have anything. I hate this team.
Okay, fair enough. And Ray, anything for you in this one?
Yeah. My parlay piece is Miro Heiskanen for a point.
Love it.
If you parlay Evander Kane over 2.5 and Miro Heiskanen for a point, you get plus 134. Sorry, let me pull up Miro really quick. I mean, his point has been cruising. His last 3 games, 7 points in his last 3 games on the road. He has a point in 8 out of his last 10 playing against Vancouver. Unfortunately, Demko's been actually decent his last couple of starts. I think he's only allowing like 2.4 GAA or something like that. But I'm projecting Dallas to score at least 4 tonight for sure. So I like Miro to be involved in some type of goal tonight.
Okay, very nice. Yeah.
4 stars. Don't count us out.
Oh, please.
And for the goalies, it's looking like Ottinger and Demko, but
Didn't Ottinger play yesterday?
yeah, I've also seen. So Dallas also has a goalie named Matt Murray.
Yeah, I saw that too.
But he was by Matthew Murray, so don't get caught off guard. I've also seen some people predicting him to start tonight.
Yeah.
So you might see that as well. So double check that one.
That's what I see.
Could make a big difference. Okay. Anything else on this one?
Oh, no. I mean,
I like Domi and Jamie Benn at 1.5, but they got bumped up to 2.5. So
Right.
there's some good parlay pieces for points in this game.
One from Adam Kuzmenko.
Kuzmenko point, yeah. Minus 122.
It's a good price.
He had 3 points against Dallas his last game.
There you go. All right. Moving on to our second last game of the evening. We have the Columbus Blue Jackets taking on the San Jose Sharks. Sharks are a minus 145 money line favorite with the over/under set at 6.5. Daniel Tarasov confirmed in net for the Blue Jackets versus Ray's favorite Capo Kakinen confirmed for the Sharks. Emil Bemstrom is moving from line 4 to line 1, and Kirill Marchenko moving down to line 2. Those are your line notes. Ray, do you have any plays in Columbus at San Jose?
Yeah, man. I'm going with Thomas Hurdle over 2.5. He's cleared 4 out of his last 5. He's averaging 7.4 shot attempts his last 5 games. He's cleared 2 out of the last 3 against the Blue Jackets. And then Columbus is also allowing 35.5 shots allowed their last 10 road games. They're pretty good, I believe, against centers, but I like Hurdle in this spot tonight for sure. 17. They're in the middle of the pack, but I like Hurdle tonight. I like his recent volume.
Perfect. So Thomas Hurdle over 2.5 shots on goal. Spittin', anything for you in this one?
I'm on that same play.
Terrific.
Yeah,
So,
don't the Blue Jackets throw the second most shots on goal to centers this year
on
though?
the season?
Yeah. Is that
I
what you
think
said?
we have a year-to-date filter. One moment.
That's correct.
You have them second to
Oh, no.
center?
9.
Ninth.
Oh, not bang. Never mind.
Still good.
Yeah.
Still good. And they're bad against shots overall. So
Yeah.
don't get too caught up in the weeds in the positional shots if a team is just bad.
This is just another disgusting game.
It's not good.
Like,
I got one more play.
Yeah.
I like Line A to score tonight.
Whoa.
He scored in 4 straight, 6 goals his last 10 games. Against San Jose, he scored back in January. Capo Kakinen. 8.79 save percentage, allowing four goals a game. San Jose is also giving up, look at that, 3.64 power play opportunities. I think Line A hits this for sure. I believe he scores tonight. I'm probably going to play that plus 160. I think Boone looks good as a parlay piece as well. So those guys do not look bad. Line A, his last 3 games, 4 shots on goal.
Like 4 in each one?
Yeah, 4 in each one.
Okay.
Line A.
that'd be pretty bad if he only had 4.
Just checking. Just checking. Yeah, we agree, Adam. That's an ugly game. This is Boone for anybody who's interested as well.
I believe Boone he's way better at home.
Bit of a drop off. That's okay.
Yeah.
It is San Jose. All right. So Ray is taking potentially, we don't know for sure yet, Line A for a goal.
Yep.
And when you do goal scores, you play them for a full unit?
Half a unit.
Half a unit. Okay. So
Yeah.
look out for Ray's half a unit play on Line A. Make sure you're in the Better Ways Discord. We will let you know how to join at the end of the show.
Yes, sir.
Adam also has a goal scorer in this game that he likes.
Uh-oh.
Eric Carlson. He likes shots, assists, and thinks he scores a goal. I'm on board with this. I have a Carlson Norris ticket somewhere. I'm good with that. What's that, Sweden?
I don't have it. I
Oh,
wish I did, though.
it's my one future that's actually looking good, so I have to brag about it.
Oh, attaboy.
The rest are not good. Yeah, this is Carlson Chart. Good parlay piece, I think. He's going to be pretty juiced for shots.
Yeah, he's cleared 3 out of the last 4 against the Blue Jackets, too. So,
Yeah, point per game over the last 10. Don't mind it at all. All right, and our final game of the evening. We have the New York Islanders at the Los Angeles Kings. Kings are a minus 135 money line favorite, and the over-under set at 5.5. In net, we have Eunice Corpusalo confirmed for the Kings, and Sorokin is expected for the Islanders. I believe he has a save line, which means he should be confirmed, though.
Yeah, he does.
So yeah, Sorokin will be in net. Ray, anything for you in this ugly game?
Yeah, I gotta lean. I'm most likely gonna play it, but Victor Arvidsson over 3.5 shots on goal. minus 105. I played it. He got bumped up last game to 3.5. Played it. It cashed. He had 4 shots on goal, 11 attempts. This guy's just absolutely just cruising. Pretty good. It's a pretty good target shot. Do you mind pulling up the Islanders against right wingers? I believe they're top 10.
Yes. 17th on the year, but
Yep.
recent. We are
Maybe not.
said left wingers, right?
Right winger.
25th.
Oh, hey, I still like it.
Let's look at his volume. Why don't we look at
Yeah,
that? Tells
yeah,
us-
it's volume's nuts.
Hold on.
8.2 his last 5 games.
Yeah, that's insane. And is Fiala still out, I'm assuming?
Fiala is still out.
So let's take a look at these lines real quick. This is our last game, so we can take a quick look here. See where he's fitting in. Second line, he's not going to face the top defensive unit. So I like that. Yeah. Arvidsson over 3.5. And what was the line at for that one?
Minus 105.
Minus 105 for Victor Arvidsson. That is awesome. Okay. Spittin, can you hear us at all?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So
Yeah.
that is the end of our game-by-game breakdowns. Should we wrap up with a parlay?
Sure.
Yeah, we can cook up some.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Connor McDavid, power play point versus Ottawa. It's way too cheap. Minus 140 or minus 150.
Connor McDavid.
I love that one. I might just play it straight. As
Why
well.
Good hit.
Ray, you got one?
What's that?
You got one?
I'll have one in the next 20 seconds.
All right, I'll go then. I got William Karlsson over 1.5.
Love it. Yep, I considered him on Saturday or Sunday. Easily cleared versus St. Louis.
I know. A little bit tougher of a matchup, but still think he can do it.
Let's see him get it done. So William Karlsson over 1.5 shots, plus Connor McDavid over half a power play point, and Ray is going to do
Give me Line for a point.
Line for a point.
I thought you were going to say goal. I was like, bro.
No.
All right, that's a unique one. I like it. 3 different types of props.
Let's get it.
Let's go.
Okay, Karlsson, McDavid, Line. Karlsson's for over 1.5 shots. McDavid for a power play point. Line for a regular point. That is our parlay. We will check the odds and tweet that out shortly. Final thoughts, gentlemen. Where can people find you, find your work? Anything else you want to mention? Let's start with Spittin.
Find me in the Better Way Discord. Find me on Pickett and Twitter at Spit and Picklets. I came a little unprepared today. It was my first car stream, so I know how to improve next time. I'll be better. Don't worry.
We're making it work. Spittin had other commitments, still fitting in the show. We appreciate it. And, like Spittin said, this whole show, our goal is to get a little bit better every episode. And we're going to continue to do that. Ray, what about you? Where can the people find you, find your work? Anything you want to say to them?
Yeah, school's for losers. Anyways, all socials. You can find me at Firefighter Bets, Pickett, Twitter, Discord. I'm also on Better Ways and Smash Bros Discord. That's where you can find me.
Perfect. And my name is Shot Props, aka Jordan. You can find me on Twitter at Shot Props, also on Pickett at Shot Props as well. Posting a lot of data and plays when I can. On Thursday, we're going to have Gretzky's joining us from the Parlay Science Discord.
Let's go.
If you want to join us in the Better Ways Discord, link is in the video description. It is free to join. Chat multi-sports with a ton of bettors. We've got cappers in every sport. Over 2,000 members that you can talk sports with. It's a great place to chat and talk betting. And finally, we're also going to have a UFC stream this week ahead of the weekend's fights with Better Ways member Jiu Jitsu. So stay tuned for that as well. That is the end of our show. Good luck with your bets, and we will see you on Thursday. Still messed it up.
See you guys.
See you next Thursday.